Nagosogeire na ndo mwancho muligire bigeta seni Ndizi TV boire biya ande onsi asogende tokabo kwene kinga kwobotire mirobiri tukurubwaga kite goikera chinga kibune chinande asacyaragire Chinsa Isato chiabono mugoroba sentundende nanto komera na sembeo rindo nyara ko batokomanya ni amange nganyare ko baga gwataka kurubwaga kite goikera chinga kibune chiretera nagoro kwa Josephat Amisi ngore nanda asekara gitalige tambe rindo nyara ko batogusanga amana nganyare ko baga gwateka. Homanchu muligiriri nyuraboigo Amayia ya magoroba yabono sobutuko bwabono na bukugendera ko bagoko ya buati gwetera ase enchere mitandao Facebook Ndizi TV News Digital na boyo gwetera YouTube Ndizi TV News. Karibu sana onyala ko bago kwemanya nganyale ko bagagwateka korubaga kiete toko chakorwa ase county ya Kisii anene abarai ao bobotenene libe county ya Kisii ngo banyara ko bagwesokia anene na komomochia omobunga South Mogirango Silvana Sosoro sichiburaburu chenyara ko bachiko korekana anene mukobyoyo se ensemo area abarai abanya to bago ikirana gati abo mugabana we county ya Kisii Simbarati naboigo omochumbe oyo omonyene sichiburaburu chenyara to bachiko korekana se amatanga gago kwana korwa somo bogani osara vapaka omokonyi bo mugabana we county ya Kisii Dr. Robert Monda nigatebiringa telintunde ntangani se omochumbo Silvana Sosoro anyara ko bakoleta chiburaburu anene se emebango gose se emeyega ayanyale ko begokeraniwa amonogo mugabana naboigo Robert Monda boiganyale ko bagako mugania anene omwaziri woborendi bwaime anyare ko bagagwesoke na gochaka obotukibwa bene se aganiri anyare ko bakomwirira egetambo kero Silvana Osoro.
In his short time as the chief whip of the National Assembly has had violent engagements. One, he drove the doctors in Nduru Health Facility, the hospital, in his constituency, where doctors and the workers in the hospital were beaten up by people he engaged himself. That's one. And that's less than 2 months ago. The next time, Osoro had a team that killed a young man, a border rider, in Kisii town, broad daylight. The third one is where Osoro is engaging mourners in a battle, carrying arrows, carrying swords, carrying rungus, stones, and that's in a funeral. He has not offered an explanation how mourners could be carrying arrows. Arrows are crude weapons that are not found where people are getting one of them buried. The question we have here is Osoro as a chief whip allowed by law? Is Kindiki in charge of security of Kenyans, including those in Kisii, so that Osoro can also be questioned like anyone else?
Nonye ne chinga kechi chiboigo aba MCA kurua as ebunge county ya Kisii ba ukwana kurua somo bogani oyosarova nigo baganiri abarai aogati yabo omochumbo South Mogirango Silvana Sosoro nyare ko bagako musika anene omugavana we county ya Kisii Simbarati asate birenga chiburaburu chibono nigo chirero go siria omorembe anene imeye county ya Kisii.
In harmony with the sentiments that have been registered and in harmony with the statement that will be registered by my colleagues, that we must condemn that in the strongest way possible, and we must put to task the Inspector General of Police, we must take to task also the CS Interior, and equally we must also bring this to the attention of the President, that those whom he has given power to help him deliver to the people of Kenya are the ones again using the same power to suppress and oppress those who are not in power. It is something that will not over well, even if you put yourself in the same shoes of my colleague, Honorable Combo, that you are having a service to lay your father to rest, and then someone walks in, preaching protocol, riding on a motorcycle through the main dais, and goes sitting down on the ground, ignoring the office he is holding as a national leader.
Onyo wechia so mheshimiwa Osoro nkomotevinga Osoro chimesango chenjichire Osoro lero igole chief whip majority mambi gokobaraia buna bali bakabeire ororo bakabeire biroge bire bakabeire bono igabale balaie koikomanya ng'emiaka 5 negekesa emyaka sana asoborai womonto kobabu nekero
togotigana na oroboti oruo rwaba MCA kurwa se bunge county ya Kisii togosuka mutwe bado totigarete me county ya Kisii anene kurwa se sub county ya Nyamache ase omwalimu omonene bwe skuru yobogendia ya Enchore yego toka me sub county ya Nyamache anyare ko baga weso kiana kugania obotenerwe county ya Kisii anene mugabana Simbarati anyare ko baga kwenekia buno bwatokire enibe saine gochia se skuru yobogendia yegende ko baga kwena na amorokerirwa gochia ase abana kurwa sensemeyo korengana na omo principal so mwalimu yo monene Jared Ombiro nigatebirenga ekireni biyana nyara kobage kubwato ko gochia ase skuru yo nigiranyara kobage ko eneke nganyare kobage goikirania amagani ao ayaganiri ase skuru yo elinde chisembe nyigendere kobachi kwena no asenchiro yo boikirano
Jasa Marieta Jared Ombiro Kereni aiga sotore na Enchoro Vocational Training Center skuru yo kwegerio Burundi wa magoko ata courses na ICT ngobana nko basaba asemore mwesi pi bali babeta banaka tebareta abana batrainiriga iga ari bana bachinga kichi abachindonge cyo kwenyorera sobe mu bwabo motu biya mono soko niwera mana na kwanire kuwa mono tareba the request county government ya Kisii through our governor Simbarati that anyara to konya na students capitation so that they travel pokoranchi school echiga alafu ntu wate program ya land title deed ni arasa ribo soime abako nyaru na to konyire na to processori so that they atwenepo ata things chimufu
togosuka mutwe omurai bwense Dr. William Ruto litkolia lero ni gaikirana imense ya Djibouti asanyara kobaga gukotwara chingwana chabene nabarai a imense ya Djibouti gati yabo omurai bwense ya Djibouti oyo korokungisi Mike Gule okwana korwa ase omse yo ya Djibouti ni goruto anyare kobaga kwene kyobuye bwanyare kobokoletwa anene no morembe naboigo ogochamo kwa Chinsa cha Africa ni goruta tebire kubwatka no gochokwamo ni no kwanyale ko kwerera obwama to biyana boigo ekwaneke buna Chinsa chenyare ko bachiko gendereria ase emeremo yabo yakiralituko.
Honorable members, it is our role to persistently bring to the attention of the world the importance of abandoning a fundamentally unjust global financial system and the prejudicial biases and attitudes that underpin it, not solely for Africa's sake, but to avert the collective peril of humanity. As African leaders, we have to canvass this agenda at every available opportunity in every forum. It is clear now that the climate crisis will be brought under control once the global financial and governance frameworks facilitate Africa to emerge as the champion of a green industrial revolution. To get there, we have to deepen African unity, sustain and intensify our collaboration, and speak in one firm, clear voice. This is how we will deploy our natural resource base to unlock the promise of carbon trading mechanisms under Article 6 and to prevent the plunder of our continent's resources by others.
chingaki echi omuraibwense Dr. William Ruto nigo akwanire boigo obuya bwo kubwatoka obosi bole bobonchoreria anene gati Chinsa echiberense ya Djibouti na boigo ense ya Kenya nigatebire nigo ikianyara ko bachigotwara bitange binge ebyanene byeire okoira na maiga ko bonchoreria na boigo gotanga abonchorera kurwa ase ense ya mogo chiase eyende bono nigo Dr. William Ruto boigo anyara ko bakwenekaria abamenyi bense ya Djibouti na Kenya bunabaraye babere bachiko bakwenekia ngabanyara ko bakorusia ebitango ebyo elinde ekerengo kyo bonchoria se Chinsa echibere kenyare ko bageguska mutwe.
To highlight the impressive scope and promise of appropriate continental instruments, let us reflect for a moment on the Africa Continental Free Trade Area. This single mechanism has inaugurated the world's largest free trade area. Under it, 54 countries have agreed to create a single market with a population of 1.4 billion and a GDP of US dollars 3.4 trillion. The free trade is projected to lift 30 million people out of extreme poverty and boost incomes by 7%, or US dollars 450 billion by 2035. This is the magnitude of what typical Pan-African collective action can achieve, and we are only getting started. Sequencing will always be critical in these initiatives. African integration will require freer movement of people and goods, which in turn call for better infrastructure and better connectivity. Yet the soul of free trade is the medium of exchange. The barriers to easy payments and settlements across borders within our continent are simply unsustainable. Let me give you an example. Traders from Djibouti selling to Kenya, or traders from Kenya selling to Djibouti, have to look for US dollars. How is US dollars part of the trade between Djibouti and Kenya? Why?
Togotigana noroboti oruayo omuraibwense Dr. William Ruto togosuka mutwe omwaziri w'oburendi bw'eime Kithure Kindiki nigo atebera chikobaga koimokeria egetamborkero abaraigo saba Kenya barachikoba bagusigita chisegi no korubekana anene chingaki ebunge enene rachikoba gwetia agosego tuguterare e financial bill gaukwana imeye county ya Tharaka Nithi nigo Kindiki atebire chinjirane chinyinge eseri agose chinjirane chinyinge lichiko lyanyareko baliko enana elio kwenekia ngabanyareko bagobeka ogotaiseneka kwabo gwetania okorubekana.
Eni kule bunge mujadiliane, mumalizanie huko kwa bunge. Pale bunge kura ikipigwa, wenye wameshinda washinde, wenye wameshindwa wangojee siku nyingine. Hatutakubali ati kwa sababu hutaki sheria fulani ati utishe mwananchi kwa kwenda kuleta maandamano, kuvuruga amani, kutatiza uchukuzi wa umma ama kuvunja maduka ya watu. We will not allow it. Malalamiko ati sasa uvunje duka ya mtu, ati sasa ulete wakora wakijisingizia ni maandamano waanze kudunga watu visu. Hatutakubali uingie katikati ya jiji ya Nairobi mahali kwa kina mama wanauza mboga nini na kuharibu biashara za watu. Hii nchi tukiendelea na ile mambo tulikuwa naye February, tutachoma nchi na tuko na shida nyingi ambazo lazima
Wetania abonchoria chilibu Isato korwa ase echiro ya toye gotoka imenseme ya Kibre County ya Nairobi niko bagendreta ko babakobara chiasara banyareko bakonyora kubatekana ogwateka kumurero obotuko bugokira rero kubatekana abonchoria boni go batebiro murero nyarako bagogosamba ebibanda uyuirera go Syria enibo yechibesa chinyinge abonchoria boigo niko batebire okungusana na kwechindemero ase chireyere nabu getekero kende onyara ko bagokwirera ogwateka kumurero yo.
Nimepoteza mali sio mara ya kwanza. Sasa nimechomekewa mara 3. 2007 nilikuwa hapa nikachomekewa. 2019 nimechomekewa. Tena leo tumechomekewa. Mimi nimepoteza karibu 3 million. Kibanda zangu nakongana 2 stall na ni kamera na imejaa.
Wakati walikuja Makena ile gate nyingine walikuja na petrol bomb na walirusha. Bahati nzuri hivi kulikuwa na watu. Kabla ya maandamano hii soko ilikuwa iungue. Tulikuwa aware.
Mimi niko na 4 stalls. Nauza nguo za kila aina, kuanzia za watoto, za watu wakubwa na kila aina ya nguo. Nimepoteza pesa nyingi sababu kibanda moja approximately ni 800. So I've lost like 3 point something.
Sisi tunataka pesa ya kuanza biashara na ya kujenga. Na pia DCI wachunguze moto ulianzia kutoka huko chini Makina. Ilianza na stall gani? Stall ni ya nani? Masai gani anangoja hiyo stall? Na alikuwa wapi wakati moto ilikuwa inaanza?
Soko ni ya serikali, ya county government. So mtu akitoka mahali anasema kuna title D, we are doubting that. Because kama mtu angekuwa na genuine title D,
kuna wale waliokuweko wakatolewa, wanadai walitolewa kinyume cha sheria. Kwa hivyo kuna mambo sasa
Abarai abo bwa Kenya kwanza nigo bagendere ko bagweso kena gwakira ekoko anene ebili eliyechi beza use financial bill asabate bile nigerengete goikirania achira abo bwa Kenya kwanza banyata ko babukulira aba Kenya gati yabo kwenekia buna banyale ko babakubeka chimeremo ochiase aba Kenya bali batabwate emeremo nabo igo kwenekia buna banyale ko babakwaga chachi nyomba anene ichechi beza chinge gochiasa aba Kenya bali bagendere ko babaguchandika anene twara obumenyo gati y'abaraya buro mukonyi bw'umurayi bwense rigati gashagwa uyonyara ko bawikira na Ime County Nyandaru asanyara ko bagagoteba ngabali bagosegeta gose bali bakwenda maminja anene financial bill anene nigo baganeti ense ya Kenya egendere ko bagegotwara amadeni engane nigo yabage gosirwa amo n'abajumbe ao abanyara ko bawikira na emeyiga ao Ime County ya Wasingishu na boigo county ya Nakuru.
Baki akitoa ushuru atuongee. Ruta president akisema tutoe ushuru mnapiga kelele. Nyinyi mnajua kwamba ushuru ikitolewa hapa maendeleo ambayo tutakuwa nayo kwa hii nchi ni maendeleo itaenda juu na hiyo ndio hamtaki.
The only thing we must demand from this government without blinking. Na mimi nasema kama senator ya serikali ya Kenya kwanza that we shall never allow anybody after Kenyans have been taxed to misappropriate the resources of this country. Enough is enough.
Iko barabara mingi ilisimama inataka pesa. Pale unataka boreholes. Akina mama wale zaidi ya 70 years wanataka pesa yao mwisho wa mwezi. Hizi pesa lazima tutoe pahali fulani na hatutaki kukomba deni.
Yamana sana tokosika mutwe aba onchoreria be sector yo sombi bo matatu korwa ase omochoki somonigo balireira yogotachia kobwatia lichikeria nyale ko bali kobwato kwa anene boteneri bo mochoyo ingabo onchoreria abanyale ko bakorwa ase obonchoreri bwabo bwapara nabo igogosoa Ime stage elio kwenekia buna omoroberio bo bosombi Ime mochoyo kisumu nyale ko gokoba ase nchira yoboikiranu nonye nabo niga bonchoreria batebire nigo euko ogokorera obonchori bwabo gosekando yechipara ibanyale ko baboko bagusiera egasi yabo nabo igo nigo batebire buna oboteneri bumucho ituboranyara ko baboko ba anenensemo eliengikiranu yogokora obonchoria obunonye nabo nigo boteneri bwo bumucho yo banyara ko bagotebanga igati ebitambo kero banyale ko bakoira kwenekia anene buna obotoera rubanyara ko bokoira na asa bonchoria Ime ya omucho yo engana bonchoria banyale ko bagokana na goteba nigo baragendera amono bonchoria bwabo kando ichipara.
Mtu aisa amuka tu hivi alafu anaandika barua atikesha watu hawatakuwa hapa. Hata nyinyi pia mkiona hizi tukutuku ni mingi ambapo hasiwezi toshea penye wanataka tupelekwe. Sasa kesho chenye nataka kuona ni maandamano yenye hata hajawahi kuona tena.
Tulikaa chini tukaongea, tukae pale for the time being, tuambiwa mbele mahali penye tunaenda. Hata tuambia tuende wapi, tutaenda wapi? Hata tuende tuongee na mtu atupe space. Huyu mtu ni county government, hatutaenda.
Like chasing passengers outside, harassing passengers. Yet the bus stage is there with stalls and everybody. The bus stage inside has even places where passengers can wait and have tea. They just like chasing passengers on the roadside and harassing them. So they must be disciplined. Let them go back to the bus station.
Omurai wekiama kia waipa na boigore omurai gati yobo muboria Bwazimio Kalonzo Musyoka nigatebire gosagendere kobaga komocha serikali ya Kenya Kwanza asokogendera kobage komentera abakenya ebango korengana na Kalonzo nigatebire getambukire ki serikali ya Kenya Kwanza nigokerigetie koene kiabuna abakenya banyare kobago twara egurubenene iyo yanyare kobage koirera amakongu gati yabo komenteka kwa magori ebintu na boigo oyanyare kobage okora obugima bw'abakenya bwabeire obokongu kubatekana boigo n'endwari ya COVID-19 yanyare kobage gwateka ashinga kichanyare kobachigweta.
Sasa kuna aina mbalimbali ya ushuru ambao unakaribia kuingia Kenya hii, na ushuru sisi kama wanaazimio tunasema kwamba kiwango ambacho wana Kenya wanaulizwa walipe ushuru huo haiwezekani. Umaskini ni mwingi, COVID kwanza ilianza na kwingineko duniani kote. Serikali za dunia zinajaribu kuona vile wananchi wanaweza kujimudu, lakini hapa naona bado tear gas iko njiani. Na sisi sio wenda wazimu, tulisema hivyo. Na kuna mambo mengi, cost of living, gharama.
Hekiombe kelia gikurwanira obwene bwamanya bantu haki Afrika nigo kianyarire kobage bwesoke na kugikelia serikali anene secretary ya DCI asogutaira egitambukiro kia bwango kwene kenyarire kobage gukora obotuki kubwatekana no gusira kwa bantu ase Chinchira chitamanyikaneti kurengana oboteneri bwekiombe kyobo igoni go kiaburiria serikali nyara kobage bwesokia na gukora obotuki elio kwene kiabuna chi amateche nyara kobachi gosiria abantu babo kubwatekana Chinchira chitamanyikaneti banyare ko bagotoka senchira yobokerano.
Hiyo hawajafuatilia sana. Unaenda wanakuambia umepiga ripoti, ndio tunawaonesha kuna CCTV inatuface, kuna hospitali fulani tunafaceana gate yetu na wao, na huwa tunaziona zinatuangalia. Wakawa wanatuambia tutakuja kuangalia. Kama jana ndio OCS amekuja kwangu ananiambia kweli wamepewa ruhusa ya kuangalia, lakini niendelee kungojea ripoti.
Tunasema kama wamefanya makosa, they also deserve the same treatment. Washikwe, wapelekwe mahakamani. Kama mtu amefanya makosa afunguliwe mashtaka, familia wakijua mambo yafuatiliwe kwa wazi. But we cannot be applying the constitution and the laws selectively. Wengine wanafikishwa mahakamani, wengine wanapotezwa, hawajulikani kwenye wako. We can't allow the return of enforced disappearances in Kenya.
Na goikira gumwancho murigire begeta seni Ndizi TV no to goikira omwari ba mangana Amayia Chinsa Isato chiabo no botukotigangire begeri gugwakiranga mbia mono asoko ene kinga kwanyara kubago kubwatia emeroberi auto gene to gobato kwariganire kurwa asegeta seni Ndizi TV kurwa kete goikira chinka kibunechi nigubono na kuganeirie obotukobuya na bagonyara kubago twara oborigere obuya ase obotukobwa bono urenyara kubaga kwene kiabuna chibicha na bageri ogiria gocheira senchire boikira no bigari enchamelite ngoro kwa Josephat Amisi na koganeirie oborigererio buya bwemeroberio ekobwatia.
Ndizi TV, ubwansu bw'omu Gusii.